Hey everybody, it's the audio video journal again, entry number 23. Sorry I haven't been tallying up the counts. Uh, it's mostly been in the title of the video, so I'm probably gonna stop doing that altogether. Anyway, so last entry I just said that I would give a little bit of an explanation of what I've been doing the past few weeks. Um, Last Wednesday I went and saw a brand new play. It's called Fortune Falls. It's a 100% Canadian piece, and the play is about this guy who gets hired to work in a candy factory. It's you're probably asking yourself, like, is this a Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory ripoff? No, it's not. They reference Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but it is in fact not a ripoff of the play, in my opinion. It's a lot deeper. It's filled with a shit ton more symbolism. It's a musical number, which is reminiscent to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, at least the movies, at least. But for the most part, it's got completely different subject matter. Um, the characters are a lot more complex, and the scenery is a lot darker than the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The New Age Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, yes, definitely. It puts both of those movies' darkness to absolute shame. It kind of plays out like a horror mystery, but overall, it's got a much deeper, more upbeat message. If you can get past all the horror and the mystery, it's got a nice upbeat message to it, sort of. Mm, uh, I really don't want to spoil what happens in the play. It's going on now. I think it goes until like mid-November. It's happening in Calgary at the Martha Cohen Theater, and it's really good. I highly encourage you to check it out and to read the play when and if the script gets published. So yeah, a few little highlights about that trip that we had to Calgary. Um, I thought it was really interesting. Uh, there were some upsides and some downsides. One of the people that I was driving with, I kind of feel, I really, really feel sorry for him that what happened, what we did. Basically, what happened was we had some parking troubles. We forgot that there was some underground parking that charged only $3 an hour. We ended up going to one of those Indigo parking lots that charge about $14 an hour. We ended up paying $44, and it said that there was renewal, but after our 3 hours was up, we got a text message saying that there was no renewals, and so the driver had to go and move the car before we got a parking ticket. We got the parking ticket anyway, so that was another $60. On top of that, the driver went completely missing the second act. We decided to stop for food, and a few of us stopped to meet the cast. I was not among them. I really wish I was. I thought we were going for food. We ended up going to a pub instead. Needless to say, we missed out on a rare opportunity. We tried to head back to the car, and we forgot where we parked. The driver forgot where he parked the car, so I and the other person who we were driving with, we consoled the driver. I was a little bit scared being on the streets of Calgary at night, but I got through it. I survived. We all survived. I'm highly glad that we did. It was an uplifting experience to finally find the place that we were parked and actually get in the car and get the hell out of there. It was about 1 in the morning when we got back to Red Deer. It was so we decided to go to Denny's. We ended up running a red light. Hopefully we got that paid up. And yeah, we stopped at Denny's, and then once we all had our fill, we went home. So that was the end of all that. So yeah, that was my Wednesday. That was last Wednesday for me. Highly recommend that you see Fortune Falls, and I highly recommend that you watch out when you're driving in Calgary. It's hell, if you didn't already know that. So I believe I'm going to end this interview right here, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Have a good morning, good evening, good night, whatever it is you're having right now. Take it easy.